You know those times when you hear something, you feel something, or experience something so good that you are like, this is going to be life-changing. The seed has been discovered and it's about to be planted. Whether it's a new routine, a new diet, a new financial plan, an app, life plan, education, lifestyle change. Those times where you have that moment and you say, this is what we're gonna do more often. This should become a thing. This is my new thing. Well, as you get older, you have more and more of these experiences. Yet, I feel we follow through less and less. For you, you may have had that excitement, but then night comes, life hits, busyness happens, schedules, old friends or habits come back, kids happen, and your newfound desire slowly becomes a pipe dream. It never took root in you. It never was change. It was seed thrown to pavements. Or maybe you're a bit different. Maybe it took off. You stuck with it, you were motivated, but then you started to pick and choose how much of it you really wanted to change. How much of it you actually wanted to embrace. You were kind of half in. And it eventually faded into nothing. You were seed thrown to rocks, never fully rooted. Maybe you were a bit different though. Maybe you're different and you were fully committed, but you never removed yourself from the thorns of the things that suck you in. The things that you thought you could just keep around, the food, the temptation, the going to the stores, the being close to that friend that just drags you back to where you once were. And the change flopped. You were seed placed with thorns, and it never stuck. Or maybe you were one of the ones, you're one of the select few that is willing to let deep down inside that you know needs to be changed, be changed. Dig in deep, become planted, become a routine, become something rooted in your identity. You remove the thorns, the temptation. You start to go through the growing pains of the not so fun change, the adaptations, the sacrifice of your time, sweat, enjoyment, desire to really allow change to happen. And not just for a period of time, but for a lifetime. And then you experience it. You experience your desire that started as a dream has now become a reality rooted, one that isn't easily shaken, one that's solid and producing more than you could ever imagine. One that now you can't imagine life without. You've been forever changed. You have defined the soil you are growing in. You've taken root and you're not moving. And it shows. Your life change is evident to others. They see how you've grown and changed. They see the yield. They see the results, and they are plenty. You are a person who has good soil. You've made solid grounds. Hey, I'm Aaron. So thousands of years ago, a man told this story and he said, depending on what type of soil a seed is planted in, it determines the yield or how well it grows. Well, this applies to us. When there's no soil to root up in, you're easily swayed or blown in the wind away from truth. Or sometimes if you're planted near rocks, you're caught up in the emotion and placed on rocky ground and you never take root and things don't stick. Sometimes we keep our temptation around us and it chokes us up. It's like being planted by thorns. But then, sometimes we make a full change. We find rich soil and then we become fruitful. This rich soil is what we need to find. What this parable is teaching is if you want to produce more, experience a more fulfilling life, you need to have a solid rooted system in Jesus and his teachings. Being half in doesn't produce much, but being fully in, putting in the hard work, the studying, the sacrifice, the action, it produces so many more God-honoring opportunities and situations in the world that it literally could change the world. Are you willing to be someone who puts down deep roots to make that happen? We hope to be a church that assists you in that.